whoever this is for, it's got me like pumped. Okay. The song that's coming through is Dream On. So all I kept hearing was Dream On, Dream On. I didn't know what deck to pull from. I grabbed Murder of Crows because this is a very emotional. There's a huge growth here for this person. And before I could even shuffle, that was at the bottom of the deck. So, let's see what he says. This is for someone. Well, I'm saying this. This is for someone who you had it set in your mind that you had to be at a certain place within your life, within your goals at a very young age. But at that young age, having no clue where to start, not the ambition to do the research, the work, nothing. Just kind of, it was a dream. Because in the song, he starts it off with saying, every time when I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dusk to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got their dues in life to pay. Yeah. I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know in everybody's sin, you got to lose to know how to win. So these dreams, these ambitions that you've had from when you were younger, they're still the same today for whoever this is for. Not much has changed. You're still anticipating, is the word I'm going to use, that this is going to come to fruition. Half my life's in books, written pages, lived and learned from fools and from sages. You know it's true, all the feelings come back to you. You have done a lot of inner child work over the last couple of years, and it actually wound up connecting you more within your inner child and also to spirit. And because of this, those dreams, most of them are not going to be dreams anymore. Most of them have already went from the page of dreams to goals. And the difference between a dream and a goal is a dream you fantasize about. A goal you work towards. You've come to the realization of working towards these dreams and making them goals now. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, and sing for the tear. Now that's your past. Everything that has happened has led you to this point. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Well, sing with me, sing for the year. Sing for the laughter and sing for the tear. And then he says, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on. So, life hit hard in your 20s. And I don't know why 20s is sticking out, but 20s. Life hit hard. Seven of Swords. You were carrying a lot of weight. And those dreams that you had were vivid dreams that you would have in your sleep, but you lost track of them. But now, because you have paid your dues, like it says, you have grown into a different person. Those dreams don't need to be referred to as dreams anymore. There's even down to where you want to be living. I see a lot of movement, a lot of change for whoever this is for. It's a very blessed path. And you are due for it, pretty much. And I think the song represents how I'm taking it, is to not let go of your dreams, Do not let go of changing those dreams into goals so that you continue to manifest and continue to work towards what you want out of life, because you deserve it. That's what I'm hearing, because you deserve it. Oh, gotta cover her lumps. Confirmation! Did you hear that? Beep, beep, beep. The World card. Wow. That was awesome. I don't know that person either, so. That was so cool. You have completed a cycle. I just feel so happy. Like, go. Good for you. You finally got it. Am I getting a pimple? Ugh, sorry. You've completed a cycle, a big cycle, a huge cycle. Oh my God. And this is why, wow, I love this. You're getting the star card. Your stars are aligning with your path that you want, the things that you have been dreaming of and working towards. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's not going to come instantly, but it's on the train. It's on the train coming to you. And honestly, Eight of Swords, it's going to come out of nowhere. You're going to be blindsided by the fact that it's going to happen and it's not even going to hit you yet. You're going to be like, oh my God, wait, I've wanted this. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. I love this. Thank you, Aerosmith. Which one is that that's popping out here? Stop playing with me. Oh my gosh. And then right after, you get the star and the Eight of Swords, because it's just going to come right in because it's coming fast. The Moon. Your goals and dreams are the light is going to shed upon them finally. It's not that you were not deserving of it, so don't take it that way. Nope, not at all. Two of Cups. It's not that you were not deserving of it. It was you were not ready. You were not ready. And as much as that sounds like, yes, I was. I wanted it then. I wanted it then. Why did I have to wait? Why did I have to go through what I had to go through? It doesn't matter. The whys do not exist here. There was a why in your path for quite some time. You have finally chosen to get off that why and just choose a path. And now that you've chosen that path and found duality within your connection within your inner child, within spirit and higher power, and now stepping into your own strength. And I'm not just talking physical strength. I'm talking about your spiritual strength, your connection, everything. All of this has brought to this. This is a huge karmic cycle that is going on as a collective, and it's hitting a lot of people, and all those people who have been down in the dirt for so long because they tried to be the better person all the time. You flipped a switch. You used the energy and the strength and the knowledge that you have learned to try to find the balance within everything in your life. You've chosen to change, to follow that path. This is great. This is great. Oh. Opportunities. That's coming in. This is awesome. I like this. I like this a lot. The biggest thing here is do not become conceited. That's the thing. And I honestly, for whoever this is for, you're not that type of person anyway. Yes, you're going to be happy. You're going to have a smile on your face. You're going to want to talk about these things. And whoever you're sharing that type of energy with should be happy for you. Because I don't see you being a conceited person. I don't see you trying to feel like or act as if you're better than anyone now that you have found yourself and your path. You're just thankful. You are thankful. You are a very thankful person, and this is why the karmic cycle is bringing it back to you for all the good deeds that you have done over the years for so many other people. It is time. It is time. Three of Wands. It is time for you to have the options available to you. The options have always been there, but you had standards as to how you wanted to step up to the plate to do these things, and now it's at that point. Now you can do that. A lot of movement, a lot of movement. I saw this card before. I wanted to see. King of Cups. You are definitely going to ruffle some mother effing feathers with this type of energy, because this energy is going to change how you present yourself. And the ones that find themselves jealous are not going to like you. But there's a reason for that. There is a reason for that. And I say that because the ones that start to creep out of nowhere and decide that they have an opinion on how you feel now. Six of Pentacles. Those are the ones that don't belong on this path with you anymore. Because ultimately, if this brings you joy, and this is something that you've dreamed of since you were a young person, they should just be happy for you. There's a lot of movement coming here. A lot of movement. I see possibly, for some, it could be a job change. And I hate doing it like that because it's better when it's like a more personal situation. However, the karmic cycles that are coming back to pay their respects to the ones that are owed in a good way, it's going to be different situations for everybody because it's collective. Yep, no more. Ten of Swords. No more. No more struggling. Use that mindset about being responsible with your finances, because I see that going up as well. So don't get too happy, money happy, and spend money. But definitely spend it. You are your investment. Let me say that again. You are your investment. If it makes you money, if you makes you money, roll with it. Because you have been such a good person for so long and have dealt with so much BS from people's attitudes and discrimination and vulgarity. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's them. That's them. This is going to open so much happiness for you. And the fact that you are where you are mentally, it'll affect you in a sense of you'll be like, I don't understand how people could be like that. Like, why can't you just be happy for me? Why can't you just embrace the fact that something good has come to me? I don't deserve bad. The people who can't see past that are the ones that can't see past the BS or are jealous. They're the ones that, while your path is doing this and these karmic cycles are feeding you what you're meant to have, those people are going to get pushed off that path. That's pretty much what I'm being told. Because you're being led. You're being led down this path of light of these goals and dreams that you have wanted. You've worked for this. You've earned it. You even went out of your way and dealt with things and put up with things that you should have never had to. Look, strength, like I just said. The strength that you brought to the table here through everything that you went through. This is why it's coming back to you. In a good way. Don't lose sight of those dreams and making them into the goals where you're working towards, because I'm telling you, I see a lot of movement. A lot. Job-wise, financially, 444. I just happened to look because I got to keep track of the time of the recording. Oh, this is really good. You got lost for a little while, but you're there. You're there, baby. That's what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, but this is such a giddy message, like a very upbeat, happy. You could be even moving. Where you are is not serving you on your spiritual path that you're on. So you're going to get jolted from where you are to where you want to be because it'll suit your spiritual path. It's not just because it's a dream of something you've always wanted to be. You're going to grow again, even more spiritually in this new place that you're going to be. There's something about where you're going. The air is different. The earth is different. How you are is going to blend in more in that atmosphere. So you've gotten discouraged, feeling as if you're stuck. You're not stuck. There was just lessons to be learned, cycles to be completed, but you completed them. And when you make this move, that's going to be the true test of who's there for you and who isn't, because who is there for you will keep communication open. I hear that that's something in the back of your mind it's a worry, because then you're going to see the truth. But at the same time, you know that if it happens that way, it's meant to happen that way. But it's still not easy to say, oh, well, this person has been in my life all the time and now all of a sudden I'm nobody. So I'm not saying it's an easy thing. However, as people start to fall off your path because they're no longer meant to be there, you're going to find new people in this new place, in this new mental mind frame that you're in. All I keep hearing is movement, and they're not being specific because it's a collective reading, but there is movement that is going to benefit you big time. Big time. Oh, what? Sorry, that was the, it was technically the Ace of Pentacles again, because that was the cover card. King of Pentacles. Money, finances, balancing it. Having it come into you, having it flow to you more naturally. You had a blockade that was blocking you, and it was all a mental thing. You allowed certain things to affect you in a way that it put this wall up to every time your flow of money tried to come in. It's like a barrier. The money is the water. It's flowing to you, and there's just something stopping it. That's not there anymore. So now it's just flowing in. It's literally just flowing in. No, you're not going to be a millionaire. I'm not saying it in that sense. You might be. Perhaps this movement is going to come to you by just, you don't really ever play lottery and you decide to stop and get a scratch off, or you decide to stop and play. I don't know. But it just feels very good luck. It feels very, they are on your side. They're pretty much guiding you with every step you're taking as to what you're going to see. This is definitely, this is great, because whoever this is for, this card stands out. It's like glowing. See her face? That's your emotions. That's your mental state with the things that you've been through. I'm seeing that. I'm feeling that. Because as I was getting all this like happy-go-lucky, it's almost like a reminder. Your spirit team is reminding you, don't go back to that place. That person that you were then has made you who you are today, because you got to that point and then you felt like, that's it. I need to change. I need to change my ways. I need to put boundaries. I need to change my mental state. So that's what you did. So she, the one that was in pain, pushed you to the point to want to change. So don't look down upon that as a failure, because you needed that in order to kick you in the ass and tell you, it's time. You want what you want? I want to give it to you. It's time. Get on the path. And I promise you, it'll all come to you. Apologize for the dogs. That is the Empress. This is where you are energetically. And you put yourself to this point. That is a huge, I'm trying to think of the word that I'm trying to say. It's not just a huge accomplishment, but it's also the work that you put in to get to that point. The Knight of Wands. You have fought to get yourself to this point, regardless of your situations, regardless of anything that had happened to you. Look, that Tower moment that happened changed this entire path for you for the better. Huge movement, even just within yourself mentally, with the people that you're going to surround yourself with. Because look, 10 of Pentacles. Prosperity. No more living paycheck to paycheck. It's going to flow to you. It's going to be just fine. You're never going to forget where you started because you are too humble of a person. This is for someone very deserving because you always stayed humble. And that includes humble to yourself. 100%. Your path. 2 of Swords. You have finally chosen the path. This is confirmation. So for whoever this is for, you know you've chosen a path. You know you have worked towards it. You know you've done things to put yourself on this path. So this is your confirmation right here. You know that you were doing it. And see how she's blindfolded? You did it with the guidance and the trust within yourself and within spirit. And this is why you're being rewarded. Look, 9 of Pentacles. You're being rewarded because no matter how crappy things got, you still stayed true to yourself and you were still kind to other people, regardless of how they treated you. But this is a totally different situation now, and I want you to embrace it. They want you to be happy for yourself. They want you to stand proud in where you are and where you've come from, because you deserve this. So if anybody at all is feeling some sort of way about it, they're not meant for this path anymore for you. Plain and simple. Because if they care and they know what you've gone through and they know the type of life that you've been living, and to see now that you're doing better than you did before, it shouldn't faze them that way. So don't question why certain people fall out, because that's your spirit team, that's your higher powers continuing to guide you on the path of what you're deserving of. And they want you to have these things that you dream of and have goals of. Queen of Pentacles. They want you to embrace your happiness. You're not going to be someone who gets cocky about it. You're not going to be someone who flaunts it. But this is going to change how your demeanor is, how you think, how you do your everyday life. It's going to change, and it's going to change for the better for you. And it's going to be a very happy, joyous situation. But there is a warning of there's going to be some people who are just not going to be happy at the fact that you're happy. Pretty much. So just remember that whoever feels that way and expresses that to you, or you find out about it, don't push for any more. They don't want you to. They don't want you to. There's no reason for you to. None whatsoever. They're not meant to follow you on this path. That's pretty much what's coming out. They can do their own. Yep, 9 of Swords. Let them be alone. And you're not somebody to do that to people. So this is going to be hard for you. But this is the next cycle starting of your next lesson. Do not drag people with you that don't have your best interest at heart, is what I'm hearing. Because they can deter your stuff coming to you. They can affect that. And you don't want that. Not at all. Because you're the sun. You have shared so much light with other people that were not deserving of your light. And this is why this is happening for you. This is why finally, that's what I hear. Finally, you're reaping what you sow. And it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It is absolutely a good thing. Because every time I bring whoever this is for up, it's either a queen or a king that comes out. Queen of Cups. Your abundance, you now have more control over it. Financially, you have more control over that to where it's benefiting you. You don't have to worry no more. Not no more do you have to worry. Just be mindful. Because the cycle starts all over again, but now you have a different mindset. So just please heed the warning. This is why this deck was pulled. This is why I was drawn to it. Because it could tell me the happiest thing in the world, but it's going to let me know what the warning is. And the warning is, do not change for nobody. You are who you are because of what you went through, because of what you've had to endure, and you handled it the right way. And remember, they see everything. They hear everything. So your truth is your truth. Meaning, if somebody else wants to portray you as something else, that's just another sign. Time for them to go. Let them go on their way. You go on yours. Because you know your truth. And guess who else does? Them. So don't hesitate to believe that, because anything that was unjustly done to you, they know. And that's why this is coming in for you. There is seriously a big movement coming in. Seriously. Whatever the job that's coming in, you're going to feel so much more content. That's number one. Your finances are going to be a lot more stable than they've ever been in your life. That's for sure. And you might possibly be moving. So I suggest you purge your house now to manifest it even faster to you. What you don't need to bring with you can go. What means something to you will follow you wherever you go. It also cleanses the air of allowing new to come in. So it's a good thing to do that. Let's see, anything else? Anything else? Mm-hmm. Yep. 4 of Wands. Just relax. Allow it to flow. You're being paid. Good job. You did a lot. And now you're being rewarded. Don't give up. Keep on trucking. Because it's just all good. It's all good. Peace. Love you.